It is a very big blade, weighs 6 hectares, so 1 3/4 pound or something. And Scott from Wessex Blades made it, so this is the number 1. Made one before with the Scandi grind. I asked him to make a convex edge on it, as it resembles the edge on my axes. But yeah, it's very good. It has a couple of chips in it. Nothing bad. It has a lot of stock to grind down on. So what I'm doing today is Scott has a lot of subscribers, and he's doing a couple of giveaways, and this is the secret one, and secret. So I'm gonna make a spoon. When you make a trough or a spoon, isn't that important. You wanna save the upper part and go through that from the outer bark in, not from the inside to the outer bark. And the reason for that is how the wood works. So if you imagine you make a normal spoon I've seen people make on YouTube, you use the lower part and carve that out. I go from the outside in, from the splint bark in, and I wanna hit the core and weaken that. Wood want to split from the core out, so by removing stock here, you take away the strength to split. As I said, it's not that important in spoons, but in troughs and bigger stuff you have, so bowls and stuff, you have to keep that in mind. So it's a big blade to wheel around, so the best thing I've come up with is to grip it on the blade and use the very beveled edge to achieve the hollow out, and not to push more pressure than I can recover. So if I put too much pressure I can split my hand, but if I only use a very controlled amount of pressure and try to keep my hand away, of course, it will work. So I'm just getting used to the finer chores with the blade. I've done a lot of chopping, and that is obvious, of course. It's a big chopper, but I'm trying to do a half decent spoon with it. So I'll cut you back when I've done some progress. Just lever grip works fine. So as I said, with a bigger blade you have to be very mindful of what you're doing, and I have some very nice small frost knives that could do this job very quickly, but they don't, they can't chop down a small tree. So as a one tool option, I would take this, of course. I can do about the same stuff with an axe, but the knife is very sturdy and have a serious chance of breakage in the handle one. So that is what makes it for me. It's a very compact size. A week ago there was a big willow tree that had broken off, and me and my father, we went to clear it up. It was branches like, yeah, about the size of my, there around, and there was a big branch that size that was still attached to one of them, and to be able to get it, it was stuck in the ground, and my father was running the chainsaw at the time, and took this knife and chopped it off in about 15 to 20 chops. So it's a great side knife to have when logging as well. So I couldn't be more pleased about the knife, and so thank you very much, Scott. To be honest, my brother hasn't used his as much, but I'm sure he has a lot of years in front of him to do so. It's not pretty by any stretch of my imagination, but it will do the job. So and can keep working on it and clean it out after use, so to speak. I had a trough I did that with. Every time I used it I carved a little bit more, and so I used it about 10 times. Yeah, of course I cleaned it as well, but anyway, there it is. So I've learned a lot during this short session. Took about 25 minutes to get to this stage, and I haven't rushed it, so definitely can make a spoon out of a aloe with a Berserker from Wessex blades.